Hi and welcome to this video. Today we talk about XRP and the price prediction. Where will XRP go till the end of the year? Stay till the end of the video to get the latest news. And don't forget, like most of the time, if you want to get a presentation from my video, just click on the link below and you can download it for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me jump into the presentation. Today we're going to talk about what is next for XRP. Most of the people gave up on XRP over the latest years as there was not much price action happening. For those of you who are still holding and have been holding XRP over the latest years and months, congratulations. In this video, you will learn, you will see what is very likely to happen with the price. XRP was skyrocketing up over the last months. If you look at the regular overview of coin market cap, XRP is at position number 4. We all know that it shot up here to $3.36, so almost to $3.50 on some exchanges. Then we had a very hard period. In the last bull run, it came up a little, but not really, very disappointing. Then we had a price rippling left, right, not too much happening. There was a lot of euphoria, or even it reached 70 cents, then it went down again. And suddenly, the price went up here from 50 for 60 cents to here, what was it? It was $2.60. So a massive gain. Congratulations again if you hold XRP. If you don't hold any XRP, the question is, should you still buy it now? We've seen on a yearly chart, it looks like you have totally missed the boat here, right? From 60 cents to so high now, 229 to 230. If you look at the last months, but still see that it was much higher already. Then it just recently dropped down to almost 220. It is still possible from a chart perspective to get into the coin. It would not be very stupid in my opinion. And we will learn in the presentation why it can actually be a good idea to jump into the coin. Let's dig in further. We have looked at the market cap. We have a low bound of 180, which would mean that the price will go down again from this price range. We have an average prediction of almost $6, and we have an upper range of around $7. So this would still mean we could almost do a 3x on the coin. We have also bold calls from some of the really big bulls that it goes up to $100 and outperforms everything. The average we have around 10 to 17, and conservatives or more achievable outcomes, more realistic, most people would say, is 5 to 10. We will learn later on why this is actually possible. Why is it possible? We have the mainstream forecast of more regular people that say it's 180 to 4, but I think they're not considering a lot of the factors, a lot of things that are going on in the background around politics. There's, of course, upside limitations, there's downside risk, and I don't really like the tokenomics of XRP. They're issuing much too much new supply. It's not really limited. It is sometimes not really clear what is Ripple, the company, what is XRP, how does the XRP token profit from other countries or other payment networks coming into the collective. From a tokenomics, I don't like the coin, but what I like is that Brad Garlinghouse is so involved in politics. He seems to have a good connection to all these new politicians like Trump, J.D. Vance, and so on. And we have seen that they have formed this crypto reserve. This crypto reserve is not the Bitcoin reserve. And to be clear about this, the crypto reserve was actually, there was decided that the assets in the crypto reserve can be traded. And we know that Brad Garlinghouse donated money to Trump, probably in XRP. Also, ADA donated money. This is also in the crypto reserve, but the crypto reserve will be traded. They decided that the Bitcoin reserve, they will hold the Bitcoin, the crypto reserve, they will trade in and out. still, because he's so much connected and because they're also going into a stable coin now. So XRP is going into the direction of a stable coin. They have a payment network already. They're in talks with a lot of big companies. They have the rails, they have connections to the banks. And as we all see, it's all pushed into stable coins. It's all pushed into more regulations, and they are much more regulated. They are a US company that will also be very positive. Now, with the Trump administration, you see that all the US companies are pushed and have benefits. This is very interesting for XRP. This is my main reason why I think XRP will really grow. Also, from the key points, what can drive XRP even higher? We have regulatory clarity with the new SEC chairman, all these cases that have been filed against Ripple, that actually most of them, they won. We won't see them anymore, especially also because he's so involved in politics. They have very interesting partnerships, as we heard, and the technology, I mean, it's fast. So there's no issues with anything. It's working well. It's developed over many, many years. They have a big team. It's an established company. It's based in the US and so on. We still have a little SEC Ripple case that is not really very clear. This will be resolved very soon, I guess. Compliance, Ripple is very compliant. So there's no problem with all the protocols. They are really established, as we heard about. They have a huge global framework, and I also don't think that future regulatory decisions will negatively impact this project. For other projects, it's not very clear. Right? So most of the projects are not classified as commodity or whatever, so they could be impacted. With Ripple, they had a lot of cases, and I think now the cases will be closed, and this is very positive for the asset. Let's look at the conclusion of the video. So we see that experts predict around $180 to $17 till the end of 2025. That doesn't help you much because it could be lower or it could be higher. I think it has got a quite good potential, around $7 to $10. It could reach till the end of the year. The growth factors. What are the main growth factors? Like always, macroeconomics plays a big role. How will the markets develop? How will the stock market develop? What are the GDP numbers and so on? Furthermore, of course, what will they decide to do with the Stablecoin Act? Overall, from a risk perspective, I think XRP is pretty good. It's not very low risk. I would say it's medium risk. Why is it medium risk? Because it's such well established that I don't think they will have any regulatory problems soon anymore. Also, they are connected very well politically. This will give them a boost. They're inside the crypto reserve. They're a US company. So this is a classification of medium risk for me. Like always, not financial advice. You need to dig deep into it yourself. If you want to have the presentations, I just noticed there's not much images on the presentation. If you download the presentation, it will have images. It's for free. Just download it below. And I hope the video was useful. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.